Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is currently Wednesday and I'm just going to get ready now to go and meet the gals for breakfast before work. So I thought I would just have a little chat while I get ready. It's had a shower but rolled out of bed look. I really need to wash my hair. But I French plastered it the other day and looks a bit like Hermione Granger from Harry Potter, but I'm not mad about it. And after watching Practical Magic, I went and bought these like 90s style clips. So I'm going to wear it half up, half down before I wash it later. And yeah, just thought we could have a chat whilst I did my makeup. So I know I mentioned in the last vlog that I got this. It's like a tinted moisturiser and I was like, oh, I just don't know. And I mentioned it to my sister and she said, because I wanted it more, like, it felt a bit dry, if I'm honest. So she said to mix it with the road milk that I got, the glazing milk. And I did it the other day and actually it looked really nice. So I'm gonna do that and then use my hands to warm up the product and just apply it with my hands instead of a brush, especially with it being a tinted moisturiser. So that saved the day because I was a bit upset that I didn't like the product because it was not cheap and I was definitely influenced. So be warned, if you ever see anything on here, go and try a tester first, or at least know that you're going to like the product or know what shade it is. The shade's right for me, but it was just more the consistency. However, I do really like it when I mix it in. Today, this week, I've just felt like a bit meh, but I started luteal at the weekend and I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but I'm just not my best self on luteal phase. Like I just feel like burning everything to the ground. Like I was so excited about having my YouTube channel last week and like I did put out the video at the weekend and it was all nice. And then it literally gets to like first day of luteal and I'm like, oh, this is never gonna go anywhere. What am I doing? Hated going into work yesterday, which I normally tolerate it, but yesterday it was like, just felt so sorry for myself. And sometimes I end up like not doing my mindset practice in the morning. Like it is self-sabotaging behaviour. So yeah, that has just been me the last couple of days. It can be really bad or it can just be like a few days. I'm really glad I'm going out with the girls this morning because I feel like I need it just to, I don't know, pull me out of this funk. I don't know if you've seen that video where the girl on Instagram and TikTok's like, oh, it's like a list of chic things, and on the list is to have like a butter dish, or it's really chic to have like a matching pyjama set, you know what I mean? So basically the last time me, Gabby and my friend Hannah Mitson went away, there's two Hannahs, that's why I call her Hannah Mitson, there's Hannah Collins, Hannah Mitson, and we went to watch Alex Warren in Glasgow and we were all sat having breakfast the next day and basically we were on about that girl and Gabby was mentioning her, that the chic girl, because we love chic things anyway. So it was Gabby's birthday last month, so I thought, and she's just moved house, so I thought, do you know what, gift giving is her love language, and I feel like one thing I would always recommend is just find out what your friends' love languages are, because then you can show up in that way, whether it's birthdays or just in everyday life. Like there'll be some friends that really like a small bunch of flowers. There'll be some friends that just want to hang out with you. There'll be some friends that want to text you all day. And I think it's just really important, like if you want to, show up for people, learn what their love language is. So yeah, Gabby's is definitely gift giving. So I was like, oh, do you know what would be so nice to get a butter dish? She doesn't have one for the new house. Sorry, this is taking 5,000 years, but I just want to make sure it's all in properly. Yeah, she didn't have a butter dish. So I was like, oh, I'll get her one made. And I ended up going to a website and then ordering a product. And I think they go through smaller businesses. Ordered it, was meant to arrive, didn't arrive. And I'd ordered it at the beginning of June because I knew her birthday was mid-July. And I thought, I just want to make sure it's here on time. And yeah, eventually I got in touch with the company and they're like, oh, sorry, I don't know what's happened to this small business, but they're not answering any of our emails. We'll refund you. And it was such a cute dish. So I thought, oh no, I knew that she would really like that, and she's definitely a quality over quantity kind of person, so I just wanted to get something really special. And then, yeah, basically found a girl who lives in Ukraine, but then handmade these butter dishes and painted like a little French village on. And Gabby had gone to France last year to do some cooking. So I ended up ordering that, and it literally has just arrived yesterday. We're in like the middle of August. I ordered it like at the beginning of July. So I'm going to give it to her this morning. So in my head, this is a really nice gift. And the effort that's gone into it, I'm like, yeah, like this is a nice gift. But you know when it's been so much time that I'm like, is it a nice gift? Like, I hope she likes it. So we shall see. But yeah, I'm going to give her that this morning, and then I'm going to go and get all of my eyelashes and eyebrows done at my favourite place in Edinburgh, which is Bamboo Boutique, because Donna has just, I literally started off just going for like my eyebrows waxing and stuff, and she's just become such a good friend. She loves what she does, she's very good at what she does, and therefore I just really enjoy booking it, even if it's going to be painful. I enjoy booking in and going and seeing her. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to finish doing my makeup. Book fell over. And then yeah, we'll see where the day goes. Hopefully I'm feeling better. Just walking to meet the girls. This is my favourite bit of the area that I live in, because there's never any tourists here. It's like my little hidden secret path. And yeah, especially if you know Edinburgh and Stockbridge, it can be quite busy. So I love just having a breath of fresh air through this little bit on my way home. Hair is definitely giving Hermione. Yes.
Man, I was cackling, but it was great. I had a great old time.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was so
You
good.
would.
Yeah.
Good morning. I'm just sat here. It's Friday morning today, and I just thought, do you know what? Let's have a chat. I'm having my morning coffee. I've just done some EFT, which is basically tapping, and I did it because I always end up doing EFT when I just have felt crap. And this week has been a week. It has been a week, and I have certain things that I end up doing when I'm not feeling great, and just like every other person ever, even if you do the work, you have these moments that feel like shit. So you know where you are living in alignment and where you are venturing off. And I think when we feel crappy, it's because there's things in our lives that feel a bit shit and that, you know, we need to change. So that's been me this week. I literally haven't done any breath work, haven't done any morning practice for the whole week. It's eclipse season. I've just felt really tired, really crap. I ended up having a big cry yesterday to Michael, my partner, and he was like, why? And I just said, well, I think that's the whole point of me doing this project, this 12-month glow up, is that I just felt like I wasn't living my life to the fullest potential, and that's what upsets me, because I understand how lucky I am and how privileged I am to be in a position where I have choices, and I feel like I've been making bad choices and not fully going for it in this life. And I think the only person to blame is me, and that's the hardest pill to swallow at times, isn't it? Is that actually it's our personal decisions that like basically create our reality, and unless we take ownership of that and start to realise that the decisions we're making are affecting our lives, then nothing changes. So for me, it was like, you know, having a big chat about finances this week, and we were meant to go to San Diego in December, and realistically that's just going to cost a lot of money, and right now I just really want to let go of these old narratives and habits around money so that I can start to not only sort of be more responsible with money, but I think when we're in like a frequency of not treating money right, like I have definitely not been disciplined around money. I haven't been really thinking about it properly. I've been very neglectful and sometimes impulsive, and then the consequence of that is that now I have this habit around it that's not healthy, and I want to change that, because all I can think about, and the when I think about money, it's like I have this feeling of overwhelm, of guilt, of shame at times, of just, like a lack of freedom. And so I'm never gonna manifest more money because like my subconscious is constantly berating myself about money. So how can I ever change my reality with money if I'm constantly thinking negative things about it? And I can't help that. The only thing that's going to change that is if I change my habits and beliefs around money. But that means working on the subconscious through meditation, breathwork, EFT, and then also through action by not impulsive spending anymore. So I'm not going to San Diego anymore. We've booked to go to Greece at the end of September because we do need a little break. Like I do feel tired, and also I do want to experience life, you know. Traveling for me is such a big one, so yeah, we're doing that instead. So I just wanted to share the journey, just in case it resonates with you as well. Oh, what a week! What a week! I just sometimes feel like I need to have these weeks to recenter myself and think about what's important. The cat is literally, what are you doing? Hey, you want to be famous? Come on the screen. Anyway, today is a beautiful day, and I haven't seen a friend who I was really, really close with at university, and then we both moved to Australia together. We're both Sagittarius, and we were just very, very close. So we've kept in touch over the years, but I just don't get to see her that often. So I just messaged her a few months ago saying, let's meet up. We'll meet in the middle because she lives in Newcastle. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Northumberland today, and I think it's just gonna be so nice as well to be like by the sea, take a picnic blanket, get some brunch together, and get out of the apartment and just do something. Because I just think I definitely have realised this week that I think why I'm feeling so lost at the moment is that for like 10 years of my life, I travelled and lived in different countries and would save up and then go, and I just fell in love with the adventure. Like I fell in love with what's the next big thing? What's the next big thing? And I think when I moved to Edinburgh, the next big thing that felt adventurous was to like learn a new skill, start a business. But I do have moments like now where I think, well, what do I do for fun? Because that was a conversation that was had with friends this week. Like, what is it that we do for fun? And I think my version of fun is going off and trying different things and meeting new people, but where I don't know anybody. Like I love to like really, I don't know, it's like an adrenaline thing, isn't it? When you go to somewhere and you literally know nobody. And I enjoy that, like going on a retreat on my own, or yeah, going to a new place, experiencing new cultures, trying out different things like canyoneering, and like I would do all the things, and I suppose I don't really get to do that while in Edinburgh, and I've not really had the money or time to go and do it over the last couple of years. So I do feel like I've just lost a little bit of myself, and don't get me wrong, I feel very privileged to be able to do a lot of these things. I'm very aware of that, but it's like also I'm allowed to feel how I feel. Like such is life, isn't it? So I just, wrote down a big list, spoke to my boyfriend, and was just saying to him, right, okay, what can I do for free? So like having more picnics in the park, going to the beach a little bit more, just doing these random different things that do take a little bit of effort and are a bit of an inconvenience, but it just gets me out doing things. I think I do just need to do some bits on my own. I think I miss that. I miss just going off on my own and trialing out different things instead of being invited to it and waiting to be invited. I just feel a bit boring. I think that's what it is. I feel a bit boring, and I probably am like, my friends will probably be like, you're not. But it's just how I'm feeling at the minute, that how I would live life isn't exactly how I'm living life. And I have like one area of my life which is amazing, my beautiful family, like my cat and my boyfriend, who I just love so much and make every day amazing, and my gorgeous friendship group who like I'm so grateful to have. So I have these things which are amazing, but then there's just this whole other side missing, and again both can exist at the same time, and I think it's just being honest about that, isn't it? So that's a very long-winded way of saying I'm going to Northumberland today, but that's my plan. And then tonight Michael and I are going to watch Spider-Man 2. We started watching Spider-Man last night because I just want to see the new one in the cinema. I've been influenced I've been influenced, and then tomorrow we're going to go around for family barbecue at my beautiful friend's. One of my friends, Billy, he just is the best cook. Oh God, his food. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. So that is this weekend, and then the vlog will be over, and then we will start afresh, and we will be in a good mood. Lucia will not be getting me down anymore. But also, I do just think, you know, especially during eclipse season as well, there'll be stuff going on, there'll be stuff happening where I just don't expect it. That's what happens during this time. But I'm so trusting the universe right now that even when I'm feeling down, and I feel like if more people did this, it would be so much better, because when you're not feeling right, it's literally because something is not right in your life, and it's the best thing to do is to question that. Sit and journal. Why am I feeling like this? Like for me this week, being able to journal and cry and speak to my partner, like it really got me into understanding that actually there was this big area of my life that I wasn't truly like experiencing, which is a big part of who I am and had been for 10 years. And I would never have got there if I'd just pretended it didn't exist, like bypassed it, you know, shoved it to the bottom. Like, no, like we have to deal with these things because we have to get to the bottom of them so we can make a change. Like making a list now, going into the next part of the year thinking, okay, well, how can I add more experiences, and how can I be patient and just know that actually these experiences are going to come. So very important. That's my little lecture for this morning. Anyway, I will see you in Northumberland. You're going to come with me. Just heading to our friends for a barbecue, although the weather in Edinburgh is a little bit cloudy, so I've just put this on. My mum bought it me, it's so cute and very me, like the colour is very me. I don't know.
Oh,
Thank you.
The rim,
I don't really like other people's.
and then near armpit.
Oh, I can imagine
So
the armpits.
when you look at the
Armpit
charts,
yeah,
you know the colour charts of pain. Red is the highest.
yeah.
Everything we did.
Cream soda.
Fizzy milk.
Fizzy milk. Cream soda.
I mean, all like,
It's the smoke.
oh,
Been doing it to me all night.
night.
Okay, this is like the third time I've fucking ended this vlog, but I'm just tired and I keep getting my words all caught and whatever. But have a lovely cup of tea. I'm back from the barbecue. I'm very much excited for pyjamas, washing my makeup off and chilling out for the evening. I'm reading Nightshade by Amanda Woods, I think she's called, the author. And I had heard about it last year, but I was so sick of starting a series, and loving it and then being left on a cliffhanger. So I just thought, no, I'm not doing it anymore. I'll read your series when I know that it's out and the full thing's out. Apart from obviously Fourth Wing, because I'm already reading that. So it is what it is. But yeah, any new authors or anything, I'm like, okay, let me know when the full season's out so I can just like go through each book all together. So that's what I'll be doing tonight. And then tomorrow, editing this vlog. I think because it's been a bit of a weird week, I've had a lot of things come up to the surface this week. I'm a very happy-go-lucky, optimistic person. So when I'm not feeling right, I think it's way more obvious, even within the home. Like with my boyfriend and stuff, he's just like, babe, what can I do? Because this just feels weird. Because obviously I'm just not feeling myself. So a good journaling practice, being able to do my meditations and EFT, go for walks in nature, see friends, not be on my phone, you know, it really has helped. So if you've been feeling the same, then I would absolutely recommend getting some time on your own outside in nature and just staying away from mobile phones for a bit, especially social media platforms. I've been very much watching vlogs instead of being on Instagram and TikTok, and just like being really particular about what I'm digesting information wise. So yeah, I'm sending all the love if you've been feeling the same, because it has been a week and I'm almost glad I've not really seen people, because I just needed to be on my own and have a good cry and have a good write of things and process it in my own space. So yeah, but I've had a lovely, lovely time today. If you can hear that stupid seagull, I apologise. I feel like this camera picks up noise like no tomorrow. Thank you so much if you've watched this. If it was awful, I apologise. I won't know until I'm editing. And yeah, I will see you next week.